In my own opinion, the team that has had a flawless performance throughout this postseason has been the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes have been playing at a very, very high level. Their first series, they swept the Ottawa Senators. Ottawa Senators didn't win a single game. Their second round, they swept the Philadelphia Eagles. They played at a very high level. The Philadelphia Eagles didn't win a single game. So they won 8 matches straight without losing a single match. Then by the time they were going into the conference final, they had 13 days of rest. So imagine 13 days. If any of their players were injured, they would have been able to get enough rest and they are coming very much refreshed. So by the time they were coming to play the Montreal Canadiens team, they were well rested. Montreal Canadiens team surprised them and won the first game. After winning the first game, they went ahead and won the next 4. The Hurricanes, you understand, surprised the Montreal Canadiens, and unfortunately, that's the only Canadian team that is left. And right now, we have no Canadian team in the final for the first time in 3 years. The Montreal Canadiens tried, but the Hurricanes were just too fast for them. And better luck next time. And I'm also hearing some rumors that it looks like they are going to be going for some tough trades of some top players that can take them back to the final. But let us not take away the kind of effort that the Montreal Canadiens put in this Eastern Conference. Remember, they got rid of Tampa Bay, which is a very good team, in Game 7. They went through 2 Game 7s consecutively. Their next game also, they got to a Game 7 again against the Buffalo Sabres, very, very good team. They ended up beating them in overtime in a Game 7. So looking at it, they had played 7 games in the first 2 series. That's 14 matches against an Hurricanes team that has played only 8. So that means they have played 6 more games than them. They would definitely have fatigue coming in. They were looking tired. Even though they won the first game against Hurricanes, which was a big surprise, Hurricanes went ahead, won game 2, 3, 4, and 5. You understand? So they went ahead and won the next 4. So right now, the Hurricanes coming into the final had only lost 1 game, and that was against the Montreal Canadiens. Right now in the final, their first game also against the Vegas Golden Knights, they lost it again. And the part that I'm still going to talk about it because I did an analysis of that game, even though I also did an analysis of game 2, which I watched yesterday. But if you look at it generally, the Vegas Golden Knights is producing a lot of goals, even away from home. And Hurricanes is, to me, in this postseason, they've been the fastest team. Their ability to be able to convert the puck is very, very fast. And that's why I like the way they are playing. They are very young, fearless, a very well-coached team, and they are converting the puck very, very fast. If you see their lane games, in fact, in game 2, which I will still talk about, against the Vegas Golden Knights, they scored 2 of their goals. They scored 3 of their goals in the third period because they were desperate. They didn't want to lose the second game. After they scored 3 of their goals, they were down 2-0. They went up 3-2. The Vegas Golden Knights now scored 1 more goal again. They now became 3-3. When it was 3-3, they went into overtime and they now won in overtime. Now, this is one thing that nobody is talking about. The Hurricanes team have won 3 games where they scored in overtime. It means that they are very, very, very well composed and disciplined even in overtime. They don't show any sign of being tired. They were very desperate in this game 2 against the Vegas Golden Knights that when it was overtime, they were still playing like as if the match just started. So it means that they are a very strong team. They have that mental capacity to keep fighting. Scoring 3 goals in the third period, it requires a lot of discipline and it requires that team to lose focus. And it means that they are not able to get it done. And that's what happened to the Vegas Knights.